What's going on, folks? Good morning. It's Larry at Packmaster Dog Training here. Got a question today about a puppy not wanting to go down the stairs. Okay, very common for puppies to be scared to go downstairs. They'll go up the stairs, no problem, but going down could be an issue. Causes a little bit of anxiety. So let me break it down for you here, step by step. Very simple, very simple. And just remember, when you ask a question online about a dog question, you're going to get 1,500 different answers. The question is, out of those 1,500 different answers, how many of those people have trained hundreds or thousands of dogs? You know, very few. So be careful about whose advice you take, okay? But to get a puppy to go down the stairs, very simple. First thing, it always helps if the dog is motivated by some food. So it always helps if the dog's a little hungry. So start this process before you feed the dog. Very simple. Have a leash on the dog. Whether it's a puppy or a dog, have a leash. The leash is there to prevent the dog from going away and to help guide the dog in the right direction, okay? So a leash is very important. So step one, don't start at the top. Some people may suggest starting at the top. The top is the scary part. So when the dog is looking down, that's the scary part. Some dogs may be okay with that, but for the most part, you want to start where it's easiest for the dog to succeed, always. So we start at the bottom. Very simple, okay? I had a client call me on vacation. They didn't know their dog was scared to go downstairs because they don't have stairs. So in the middle of vacation, their room is up on a few flights. They realize the dog won't go down. So I literally had to walk them through this while they were on vacation, and it took minutes. So you start at the bottom with the leash. Have food on your side. Okay, you don't have to lure the dog up or bribe them with food, you know, like a pet go type thing, but you want to reward the correct behavior. Okay, so you start at the bottom on the leash. You guide the dog up step one, the first step. That's it. As soon as the dog gets on the first step, you turn around, guide the dog off the first step. Mark that. Whether it's a clicker or a verbal marker, mark it, make a big deal about it, and then reward, okay? The dog just did something awesome. You reward that behavior, okay? Do that again. Do the first step, just one step, 2 or 3 times, and then go up the first 2 steps. So you go up 2 steps, you turn the dog right around, goes down the 2 steps, you mark that and you reward. You make a big deal about it. You do 2 steps a couple of times. Then you do 3 steps. You understand the process here? Then you do 4 steps. And I've never had a dog not be able to go down the stairs very fast. This takes a few minutes. All you're doing here, guys, is you're showing the dog that there's nothing to be scared of. It's a confidence builder. You're showing the dog that it can do it. Okay, so this works for puppies, this works for older dogs, it doesn't matter. But anything that we're trying to teach our dog, especially if it's overcoming some kind of fear or anxiety, you break it down into little tiny baby steps, all right? And when I talk about straight line pressure, that's with the leash. That means you get the leash down low, so it's parallel to wherever it's attached to the dog and the floor. Okay, because where many people make a mistake, they'll start giving a little bit of leash pressure, but the leash is kind of on a 45-degree angle or pointing up in the air. That doesn't help. That puts the dog's going to want to fight against that. So get the leash low, so it's parallel to where it's attached to the dog and the floor. All right, go ahead and do that. And very light pressure if you need to assist the dog. But to be honest with you, when you do it this way, you very rarely need to assist the dog with the leash. But it's there so the dog won't take up and run up the stairs. You don't want to get the dog to run up the stairs, okay? So again, start at step 1 and very slow. Step 1, you do a couple times. Step 2, you do a couple of times. And you just keep progressing, okay? And listen, the other thing is, it's okay if you do the first 2 or 3 steps and then you end it. You don't have to get to the top of the stairs, in the first session. Do it a few times a day, and I guarantee you by the end of the day, the dog will be going down the stairs, no problem. But continue to keep the leash on until the dog is very secure and confident that it can do it, okay? Peace. Hope this helps.